Welcome to Newsmax TV. I'm Kathleen Walter. With us now on the phone is Representative Paul Gosar, Republican from Arizona and a member of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. And Representative Gosar, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Kathleen, for having me on.
Absolutely. Well, you sponsored the most recent resolution expressing no confidence in Attorney General Eric Holder. Dozens of Republicans have signed on, and the resolution is now gaining traction with Democrats. It's recently been reported that Eric Holder told staff that he's not going anywhere. How long do you see him staying?
I don't see him lasting very long. I think as we find out more and more about his involvement in the different issues, I think more and more people have lost confidence like we have. Nothing's changed for me. It's like this guy does not understand the rule of law and the Constitution.
Now, the House Judiciary Committee is investigating whether Eric Holder misled Congress about a discrepancy in his testimony about targeting journalists, including Fox News correspondent James Rosen. Did Eric Holder, in your view, mislead Congress or perjure himself?
I think he's caught either way, because if he didn't, then why did he go judge shopping? This is once again showing you the aspect that he's looking to bend the law for his convenience instead of the rule of law.
So what other steps can House Republicans take that would potentially lead to his removal? Or is your resolution the only way at this point?
I think our resolution is our phone has been ringing off the hook. People are fed up, in a bipartisan aspect. I mean, just as we came off the floor from voting today, we had another 10 people sign on in just a 2-vote sequence. So a lot of people are tired of it. They want somebody new, somebody that's going to uphold the rule of law.
Let's turn to the IRS scandal real quickly. House Oversight Committee Chairman Darrell Issa claimed that the IRS agents' actions were directly being ordered from Washington, that IRS agents who targeted conservative groups had been following orders from the Obama administration. What evidence do Republicans have of this? And do you believe President Obama when he says he knew nothing about this?
Well, it always seems like it's the same old stuff. When you look at, Fast and Furious, we didn't know anything about it. You look at the AP probe, we didn't know anything about it. How about James Rosen? And now you see the IRS, the same mantra over and over again. It's out of sight, out of mind. I think it brings us back to the old Hogan heroes, Sergeant Schultz. I see nothing, I hear nothing, I speak nothing. That's ineptitude either way when you look at this. But I think Americans are rattled because it doesn't make sense that you have some rogue agents in Ohio, and now we're finding out that they were getting their orders from above. The numbers don't add up, and that's the thing is I've always said, let the facts speak for themselves because they set you free, but obviously we can't get to the facts because they're withholding all the information.
And we've learned one IRS conference alone cost taxpayers $4.1 million. How will you and other lawmakers hold the agency accountable for such misuse of public dollars?
Well, I think that it's accountability, making sure that at least the people that have oversight, there's a consequence for them, particularly the political appointees. But also, the House has the power of the purse. So we're going to go back into the budgetary processes, which we're doing this year, and restrict that aspect and delineate exactly how money can be spent and where it cannot be spent.
Senator Ted Cruz says we should abolish the IRS. Do you agree with him?
I absolutely do. And, that's one of the things that we looked at is, just to help out facilitate this, we've actually introduced an Anti-IRS Abuse Act. And it will basically hold people accountable for misuse and deeds within the IRS and allow those that have been misused to have some type of compensation or retaliation against those that do the wrongdoing.
We've seen a lot of highly questionable conduct from the Obama administration. Fast and Furious, failed stimulus money awarded to campaign donors, Benghazi, the AP data seizure, and the IRS scandal, and so on. But so far, the president has remained intentionally or unintentionally largely isolated. What do you make of this?
Well, he's good at shifting the blame, and it also shows to me, he's very, very popular with Americans as a kind of an idol, but he's a very, very poor leader in regards to no accountability and making sure that there's proper follow through. Once again, misutilizing the rule of law. I mean, look at his how he's dealt with Mr. Holder. Here's a guy over and over that is in bed and on the wrong side of the law, and yet he still keeps him close by. That gives you a big telling tale of a leader's capabilities when he doesn't fire the guy.
Last question for you, Representative Gosar. The Associated Press is reporting today that some of President Obama's political appointees, including the Cabinet Secretary for the Health and Human Services Department, are using secret government email accounts. How does this complicate the Oversight Committee's ability to investigate Benghazi, IRS, and so on?
Well, it shows a direct contempt for the law. I mean, we haven't, go back to Fast and Furious, the Inspector General got to see 140,000 pages, and we got to see, 6,000, 5,000 of those? They got to see 130 witnesses. We got to see 11. They've been restricting us all the way along the line. Benghazi, we're still trying to figure out who was on the board of that C-130 that came off with 31 people and four bodies. It's been one of those things that try to change the profile of what we're talking about and not give information and delay tactics over and over again. Leadership always comes with a price. Let the information come forward, stand up and be counted, because the facts set you free.
All right, Representative Paul Gosar, Republican from Arizona, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Kathleen.
And thank you for watching Newsmax TV.